Hello everyone, this is the Music and Sound Retailers Vnewsletter, the industry's first and only bi-weekly video news show. Hello, I'm Jill Nicolini, and I'll be bringing you the latest breaking news, features, and even exclusive content that you won't find in any magazine. This show is brought to you by Testa Communications, publisher of the retailer and producer of Convention TV at NAMM. Tell your friends and associates about Vnewsletter, and remember, the Music and Sound Retailers Vnewsletter is available in streaming video formats as a podcast and on your multimedia cell phone. All right, here we go. Cars and guitars are making a great pair yet again. Fender's partnering with the Ford Motor Company for its Playing Loud and Going Fast sweepstakes. You could win a Shelby GT Coupe and a matching Shelby GT Stratocaster. Only one other pair was made, and that was auctioned off for $600,000 at the 2007 Barrett-Jackson Collector Car Event. The contest ends on December 31st, so go to fender.com/Ford to enter. Okay, here's something you may not have heard about. There's some discussion in Washington about what would happen if new devices were allowed to operate in television broadcast bands. Well, sure made itself heard on Capitol Hill to try and show what the pro audio industry needs to be protected in all of this. They were joined by PAMA, the Grand Ole Opry, PRG Audio, and other groups as well. We'll keep you posted on what they decide and how this is going to affect the products in your stores. 5 industry veterans come together to create an audio agent, an integrated sales and marketing agency for audio and music products. Former AMS Neve President John Hart is joined by Dave Christensen, Eric Hansen, Jeremy Stafford, and Justin Marks, who have all worked for companies like Loud, Roland, and SSL. Audio Agent is based in Seattle and works with companies like Fender, Symmetrix, and Mackie. Martin U.S. opened its Austin training facility recently, offering a variety of classes in a space designed for hands-on learning. The facility joins Martin's other training centers in Florida and in California. For the complete list of classes, which runs 8 hours a day, see Martin Professional's website. Rayburn Music celebrated the grand opening of the Selmer Paris Pro Shop during a wine and cheese event on March 1st in New York City. Rayburn now carries the full line of Selmer Paris saxophones, clarinets, and trumpets. Lori Orr, president of Rayburn, called it an exciting marriage. Guests at the event included George Coleman, Jimmy Heath, and the entire clarinet section of the New York Metropolitan Opera. Command's music segment reported a net income of $4.9 million for its fiscal fourth quarter. Net sales for the quarter were $58.7 million, with $15.2 million of that coming from Music Corp. Paul Kuhn, Command's CEO, said high energy prices and a weakening housing market took a toll on the music industry in 2006. However, he said recent times have been full of highlights, including an exclusive distribution agreement with Sabian and Elixir Strings, naming the company its exclusive U.S. distributor. We'll be back with some of the latest products that the retailer's editor, Brian Burke, has uncovered right after this.
Levy's Urban Jungle Guitar Straps. Get street smart.
Jupiter's got a new line of saxophones, trumpets, and trombones. It's, shall we say, out of this world. Well, maybe not, but it's called the XO line, and all the instruments were designed with hand-hammered bells and unique engravings. The saxes come with a hard rubber mouthpiece and exclusive Rovner EVO5 ligature. While the trumpets can be customized with different tuning crooks, valve buttons, and valve caps, the line has trombone options for your customers if they play jazz or in a symphony. M Audio's got a new system for DJs called Torque Exponent. It gives a real DJ feel for computer-based DJs. You get a MIDI control surface, a 4-output USB audio interface, and 2 touch-sensitive scratch wheels. Plus 64 assignable backlit buttons and lots of knobs, volume sliders, and an XY controller. The new version of Cakewalk's Sonar Home Studio software is here. Sonar 6 comes with lots of new features like an updated interface and mixing console. Plus also 10 new audio effects, active controller technology, and you can correct the timing of MIDI performances in real time. Also, when you're done, Cakewalk Publisher lets you stream your finished music online. There are 5 new snare drums coming your way from Peace Musical. 4 of them are maple, but 1 adds a new wood to the mix, Babinga. The SD256 has a 9-ply shell that's 100% Babinga wood, complete with a natural finish and floral inlay pattern. As for the maple snares, there's a black lacquered model with laminated maple hoops, and also 1 maple hoops that are thin like wooden bass drum hoops. The SD524 comes in an unusual size, 5.5 by 13. And the last model uses Peace's micro tube lugs and measures 7 by 13. You remember the HTC 1000 from Cortex? They brought it out last September. Well, now the company has a new digital music controller to add to the line. The HTC 3000 is USB compatible and lets you cue, play, scratch, and manipulate music files from up to 4 storage devices, like an iPod or CD-ROM drive. Now you also get a 12-effect DSP module, touch-sensitive jog wheel, hot cue point manager, and a sample bank. We'll be back with our final note right after this, so please stay with us. Maple Grove, Minnesota is now the home of Guitar Center's 200th store. The chain celebrated last month with a grand opening complete with cake, product giveaways, musical performances, and a grand opening Elvis tribute. The first 1,000 people who showed up got free commemorative t-shirts. Well, that's it for another edition of the Music and Sound Retailer's Vnewsletter. Our viewership has been growing and growing every broadcast, which of course tells us that you are enjoying them and you find them very informative and timely. And of course, we love doing them. Also, let your friends and associates know that these broadcasts can go directly to their desktop, iPods, or cell phones each month. All they have to do is write to our editor, Brian Burke, bburke@testa.com, or Michelle Loeb, mloeb@testa.com, and they'll make sure that they get it. For now, and until next time, I'm Jill Nicolini, and of course, I thank you. We all thank you for watching. Have a great day.